Dimension. See how you stack up in the spherical, stackable, fast-paced puzzle game from Thames and Cosmos. Up to 4 players will race against the timer and each other, stacking their spheres in exciting 3-dimensional gameplay. Follow the game's task cards to earn as many points as possible. But be careful, points are lost for any uncompleted tasks. The player with the most points at the end of the game wins. Do you have what it takes to become the master of multi-dimensional thinking? Dimension. Ages 8 and up. From Thames and Cosmos.
Meet the Omega family.
Hi, I'm Ty.
And I'm Carly.
Our mom's an engineer.
And Dad writes sci-fi books.
We live in a warehouse workshop and build all sorts of cool projects together.
You can get in on the fun too. Join us on an adventure to the amusement park and become an amusement park engineer. Help us repair the roller coaster for Mikey the park manager.
And reattach the bumpers on Bob the bumper car.
And make Felix the Ferris wheel turn again. Oh yeah, Remus and Huxley will help out too.
Or try to anyway.
Kids First Amusement Park Engineer introduces kids to simple engineering concepts and skills in a fun, hands-on way. The 32-page book includes a beautifully illustrated story and building instructions to bring the models out of the story and into your home. Parents, together you and your kids can read along and construct 20 different models. But don't stop there. With 97 pieces, you can encourage your child to make new creations of their own.
The family that builds stuff together,
has a lot of fun, and learns together.
Come along for the ride with Kids First Amusement Park Engineer.
Ages 3 and up.
From Thames and Cosmos.
Meet the Omega family.
Hi, I'm Ty.
And I'm Carly.
Our mom's an engineer.
And Dad writes sci-fi books.
We live in a warehouse workshop and build all sorts of cool projects together.
You can get in on the fun too. Join us on an adventure across our hometown, Makersville.
And become a robot engineer. Follow Ty and Carly's adventures with a 32-page book that includes building instructions and a beautifully illustrated story. And with 53 pieces, your kids can construct the 10 robots that Ty and Carly build throughout their travels. Remember,
the family that builds stuff together,
has a lot of fun, and learns together.
With Kids First Robot Engineer.
Ages 3 and up.
From Thames and Cosmos.
Create your own mechanical animal kingdom with remote control machines, Animals. Build 8 bionic machines that mimic real animal movements, including an orangutan that climbs along a string, a crab that scurries sideways, and a cute waddling penguin. Construct a rabbit that bounds forward, a scorpion that crawls, and a wild roaming elephant. Or go prehistoric and assemble a walking Tyrannosaurus Rex and a pterosaur that flies on a cord. With 94 pieces, you can even dream up your own hybrid animal creations. It's a, Tyrannoscorpion. The 2-button wireless remote allows you to control the movements of your animals. And a 36-page full-color manual provides building instructions and teaches you about the real animals your models represent. You can also follow a list of additional science experiments that put your machines to the test. Go wild with remote control machines, Animals. Ages 8 and up. From Thames and Cosmos.
Mess-free glitter lets you create sparkling results without the mess. Just remove the paper backing from a glitter sheet, peel off a section from your sticker or scene, press the glitter sheet foil side down, color side up, onto the sticky surface, slowly lift the glitter sheet to reveal sparkling art. Instant glitter! No wait, no fuss, no mess. Each craft kit includes multiple colorful glitter sheets that can be used over and over until all the glitter is gone. Simply reposition a glitter sheet to cover a sticky area or create super cool patterns by using 2 different colors of glitter. The possibilities are endless. This patented technology is exclusive to mess-free glitter products. Add glitter to treasure boxes, accessories, scenes, and stickers, all without the mess. Your creativity has no bounds.
Suspend from Melissa and Doug, the family game where fun hangs in the balance. Just roll the die, hang a bar, and watch everything change as the balance shifts again and again. Suspend looks different with every turn, but the challenge remains the same. Can you hang your pieces up before it all comes crashing down? Suspend, the wobbling, teetering, shifting, tipping, totally unbalanced balance game. From Melissa and Doug.
Replicate the super heroic climbing powers of the Gecko with GeckoBot, the award-winning engineering kit. Build your GeckoBot using construction pieces that easily snap together. Then make your GeckoBot climb up smooth vertical surfaces like glass windows. Experiment with a mechanical system that mimics a lizard's movement as you explore the physics of air pressure and suction. With 6 additional mechanical models, you can build even more. Construct an inchworm that really crawls and an industrial robotic arm that can lift using a vacuum suction cup gripper. Create a smartphone holder that uses suction to hold your phone in place, and tow truck that can pull a small car. Use a suction gun to pick up objects just out of reach. Or get artistic with an ellipsograph that can draw a perfect ellipse on a piece of paper. Follow along with a 24-page full-color manual that provides step-by-step illustrated building instructions. Climb to new scientific heights with GeckoBot. Ages 8 and up. From Thames and Cosmos.
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah.
Kids First Chemistry Set is the perfect tool for inquisitive, young scientists to begin exploring the chemistry they encounter every day in the world around them. Start off making your test tube racks out of plaster and learn about the chemical reaction that forms them. Use your new tools to conduct experiments with common substances found around the house. Identify chemical reactions, experiment with acids and bases, and explore the properties of water, soap, and oils. Create fizzy reactions and discover the visible effects of invisible gases like carbon dioxide. Examine the composition of inks and dyes with chromatography experiments. Using the kit's 42 pieces, conduct 25 different experiments. The 48-page full-color manual safely guides young scientists and their adult supervisors through each experiment and explains the science behind it. Kids First Chemistry Set for ages 8 and up.
Embark on a mission of cosmic discovery with remote control machines Space Explorers. Assemble your team by building 10 unique models, including Mars Rover, Space Probe, Rocket Launcher Car, Lunar Rover, Space Droid, Crosswing Starship, Space Shuttle Arm, Walking Bot, Space Shuttle, and Spaceship Control. The 6-button wireless remote allows you to control up to 3 motors simultaneously. With over 250 pieces, this kit has everything necessary for building a foundation in robotics and space exploration. A full-color manual will help you assemble your models, highlights real-world examples of the machines you are creating, and teaches you about the exciting frontiers of space exploration. Explore new worlds with remote control machines Space Explorers. Ages 8 and up. From Thames and Cosmos.
Build and program robots that can walk, roll, crawl, and sense objects with Robotics Smart Machines. Construct 8 motorized machines that use an ultrasonic sensor to interact with their surroundings. With the free coding app and your mobile device, you can wirelessly connect to your robots to program their behaviors. The visual block-based coding language makes controlling your robotic creations fun and easy. Create a humanoid robot that can pivot to avoid obstacles in its path. And a BeetleBot that can snap its pincers at the first sign of danger. Or construct a crocodile robot that chomps its jaws when an object is in sight and wags its tail when the coast is clear. A 64-page full-color manual provides step-by-step illustrated building instructions and example programs for 8 robots. After building the robots in the manual, you can use the 230 pieces to design, build, and program your own robotic creations. Build smarter with Robotics Smart Machines. Ages 8 and up. From Thames and Cosmos.
Hi, my name's Anna. I'm going to take you through how to use the Electrodo kit. This is the Electrodo kit as you'd get it. So it's for ages 4 and over, and it teaches hands-on approach to learning circuitry through building scenes and landscapes and little animals that you can make with conductive or insulating dough to get lights to light up, to get buzzers to buzz, and tilt switches to control your circuits. So let's take a look inside. So the battery works through, if I take this one here, it has, you put in your 4 different batteries there, and just AA batteries, normal ones, 4 of them, and then clip the battery back into place, and it has an on-off switch just there. Crocodile clips are simple, they're just like little crocodile mouths, so you just squeeze them like that. The tilt switch and the buzzers, the inputs. So the buzzer is, you plug it in, positive and negative, makes a sound when the circuit's lit up. And with the tilt switch, it's called a tilt switch because when you tilt it, there's a little ball inside that you can hear. And when it's tilted upside down, the circuit is broken. When you tilt the right way up, it's connected because the little ball connects to the metal prongs at the bottom. So that's just a simple switch. And the LEDs, take one out. The LEDs have something called polarity. So there's a long leg, which is the positive electricity is wanted with the long leg, and the negative electricity is for the short leg. So it depends which way around in the circuit you put it, if it works. So that's why Electrodough is really good in the fact that it teaches kids and older how polarity works in a circuit. And then jumper wires simply just, they do the similar thing to a crocodile clips, they just connect 2 parts up into the circuit. So the 2 basic types of circuit that you can do is a series circuit, which is illustrated by this little lizard, and a parallel circuit, which is this little lizard. So the difference is, if I turn them both on, that's turned on now, then that's turned on, you can see that the parallel circuit lights up, all the lights light up pretty much the same brightness. So this is because the electricity is going from the positive lead of the battery over the leg into negative and then back to the battery again, but it's doing this the same with each individual LED. So with the series circuit, it's going from the positive leg over the LED, down again, over the LED, down again, like little bridges, and then back through to the negative of the battery. So in a series circuit, each LED is sharing the electricity, so it's getting less and less the further it goes down. So if we can see with 1, it's light. With 2, you can just about see 2 of them lighting up. Then with 3, it pretty much disappears because they're sharing that electricity, and obviously there's not enough for 3 LEDs. So now I'm going to tell you the difference between insulating and conductive dough. So insulating dough, this is made of flour, deionized water, vegetable oil, and sugar. So sugar is the main element which makes it insulating, and also it needs deionized water because normal water has little tiny like metals and ions in it that make it conductive. So that's insulating. And insulating dough means that electricity can't pass through it. So conductive dough, this is made with the same ingredients as insulating but slightly different. So flour, water, cream of tartar, which is extra, which gives it a better consistency, and salt. So, and again, vegetable oil. So salt is the thing that makes it conductive, and also the metals and ions in the normal non-distilled water. So for instance, and also conductive Play-Doh means that the electricity can pass through it. So this is really easily illustrated by if we get the 2 blobs of conductive dough, put the insulating in between, and then take the long leg, put it at one side, short leg, put it at the other side, and then attach it together. You can see it lights up. So if I put the negative in the insulating dough, then the LED doesn't light up because insulating dough doesn't let electricity pass through it. So I hope this video helped you to understand the basics of the Electrodough kit. All the resources are online that show the different circuits you can try out, how to make insulating and conductive dough, and that should also come in your DIY kit. And hope you enjoyed the video and have fun making it.
Hi, I'm Daniel.
And I'm Bethany.
And we are the founders of Technology Will Save Us. We're on a mission to spark the creative imagination of young people using hands-on technology.
We're really excited to be launching the first wearable that kids make and code themselves.
And I'm so pleased to introduce you to the Mover Kit.
invented the running rainbow.
Police comet. Toothbrush trainer.
The rainbow lamp.
The reading light.
The wizard wall.
The quiz buzzer. The light sword. The obstacle for me and my friends.
It is the first active play wearable kids make and code themselves. It has motion sensors, a compass, and rainbow lights that respond to kids moving and being active. We designed it to be portable, responsive, and open-ended.
We started with a need. As parents, we really want our son to have the creative and technical skills he will surely need for his future.
The Mover Kit combines digital and physical technologies with the amazing, accessible, playful, make-it-yourself approach that we're quite well known for.
It's basically a wearable designed for kids' imaginations.
That's right. Mic drop.
Explore the science of glowing light in the award-winning Glowing Chemistry. Mix up your own chemical reactions and discover a world of fantastic glowing light effects. Test everyday items and watch them glow under ultraviolet light. With 22 exciting experiments, you can follow along with a 48-page full-color manual that will guide you through the science of light chemistry. Illuminate your mind with Glowing Chemistry. Ages 10 and up, from Thames and Cosmos. Explore the big world of some of the smallest structures with nanotechnology. 41 hands-on experiments explain what nanomaterials are, help you understand their incredibly small scale, and demonstrate their applications in the real world. Conduct experiments with chemicals exhibiting nanoscopic properties, including colloidal gold, activated charcoal, lycopodium spores, anti-fog agent, and a self-cleaning surface coating. Get a closer look and examine the unique adhesive properties of a gecko's foot pads and the special hydrophobic characteristics of the lotus leaf. The 72-page full-color manual will guide you through your experiments, and you can track your progress with the included game board. Discover the world of nanoscale particles with nanotechnology. Ages 15 and up. From Thames and Cosmos.
It's no surprise that the parents I speak with are always looking for a way to give their kids a leg up in life. Anything they can do to make their kids smarter and better equipped to succeed in an ever-competitive world, they want to do. So we wanted to create a product that enabled kids to gain knowledge in such a creative and fun way that they didn't even know they were doing so. Our Smarty Pants brain-building cards were written by experts and are truly the most innovative, fun, edgy cards of their kind on the market. They include hilarious games, puzzles, brain teasers, and nuggets of knowledge, and are available for budding geniuses from preschool all the way to 5th grade. They come in this adorable, innovative case that makes them as perfect for gift giving as for your own children. Melissa & Doug products are always created out of a need. In this case, I was often waiting with my children in the car, in a restaurant, at the doctor's office, and at the older children's sporting events. On-the-go activity books give parents and caregivers a solution when they need something handy when their kids are getting bored. They're portable. They can fit almost anywhere. In a backpack, in a purse, in the backseat of the car. They're value priced, so it doesn't break the bank to have 2 or 3 on hand. And best of all, they come in an incredible assortment of really enticing designs, and each one has that little special something that makes it kind of a wow factor. For example, the first one is Water Wow. It comes with a refillable water pen, and when you color on the scene with water, it literally gives you this amazing scene, and then it dries and you can reuse it over and over. Magic Velvet. Incredible patterns appear whenever you color over them with the marker. Color by number. The numbers disappear as you color over them, so when you finish the scene, there are no numbers you can see. Coloring Carry has a really unique way of storing the crayons and the markers in the back. They're portable and nothing gets lost. And we have 2 types of magic ink, Color Blast and Surprise Ink. When you use the pen on the magic paper, incredible things come to life. Scenes, images, and answers to really fun questions. So I hope you and your family will enjoy these on-the-go activity books as much as we have here. The Chunky puzzle is the perfect 2-year-old puzzle. It's really the next step up after you would do a jumbo knob, the big knob puzzles, or a tactile puzzle. Has a lot of great features. One that maybe most people don't realize is these pieces, they actually stand up. So they create their own pretend play world. And honestly, for my children, they do more with the pretend play aspect than they do with the puzzle. They love to tell stories with these characters, give them names, act out where they're going, what they've done, and it's really cute. But as a puzzle, there are also wonderful features. These pieces, for one, they're nice and chunky. They feel really nice, beautiful wood, hand-painted, they have a cool feel. Kids love to hold these and carry them around. And there's a lot of identification that goes on with just the puzzle. Obviously, the name of the animal, the color, the features, you can do counting, how many spots they have. You can go on, and really, the value of this puzzle is unlimited. Who would think something this simple could be so much fun? Melissa & Doug is proud to own the original scratch art designed by a passionate art teacher in the 1960s and recently updated by us. Just a simple scratch with the wooden stylus on the special surface of the scratch boards and sheets reveals an explosion of colors, designs, textures. It is so much fun to achieve success and so easy to use that once you start scratching, it is almost impossible to stop. There are so many varieties and themes of scratch art, including stained glass, fashion, color reveal, party favors, stickers, and a whole host more. There is undoubtedly the perfect set for every child. Kids love to mimic what they see. And one of the things they see are their parents, their caregivers working in the kitchen, cooking, using food, preparing food. So we created an entire line of food play. These food play items are so much fun. Kids won't even realize or believe that they're building all these essential skills that they really need. But trust me, they are. One of the things that gets me so excited about these toys is from the outside they look just sort of like a simple food play toy, but there are so many different ways to use this toy. So first comes the simple aspect of just cutting. Cutting this toy is so much fun. It really feels like you're cutting the real thing, and kids love nothing more than simply cutting the bread and putting it back together. But this is where all the other activities come into play. So it looks like a simple loaf of bread, but there are pieces in this. This teaches counting skills. You can count the number of pieces. You can count them as you're cutting, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or you can count them when you're finished cutting. There are also colors. Every one of the items in this food set has different colors. You can do color association and color identification by asking the child to name the colors on each set. As you notice, some are green, some are red, and they're very sort of distinct colors, intentionally to enable them to identify color. The other really fun aspect is that every one of the items in this set is actually a puzzle. So you literally are taking them apart, and instead of pulling them out like a puzzle, you're cutting them apart, and then you're putting them back together. And if you make it a little more challenging and you actually mix them up, it becomes a very challenging puzzle because there is only one way these pieces can truly fit. Kids love repetition and mastery, so they want to do it over and over and over until they master it and get quicker at it. So again, one of the great things about these items is, sure, there's a way to play with it sort of implicitly, but if you really use all the extension activities we talk about, this toy gets so much more value and it becomes a real learning and developing and teaching toy for your child.
А зараз ми підемо шукати динозаврів. Да.
GeoWorld представляет.
Відтепер фігурки, ігри з динозаврами та набори для справжніх палеонтологів живуть у найбільших магазинах іграшок.